What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome back. These messages ride in on the frequency of love for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Whoops. Thank you to everyone who likes, comments, subscribes. Your super thanks. Members, donations, appreciate it. The energy's coming through here in an interesting way. I can't quite articulate it right now. Hold on a minute. I'm seeing a star. Love, wisdom coming through. Okay, so there's gonna be some energy here of like spirit who's holding you. I feel like you feel held possibly. So for whoever this message is for, I think you're like really starting to see the way that the energy of your intention and your heart-centered like intentions throughout your whole life have kind of been brought in on something here, like a wave of a deeper understanding that now you're able to articulate to yourself more fully and more deeply here. And that's kind of the energy of like you're connected to like the stars. Like I said, star, I saw star, the word star over there. And there's like just a different like way I think that you're interpreting that now, and it's a lot more, like I said, like loving for yourself, wise for others. I think that people are like literally seeing you this way. If you look at this image, it's kind of just this beautiful, like you just wherever you are, you offer the gift of you know. And you also like are selective and discerning about that gift of you. Like you don't overextend that gift of you. You don't walk into the room like, here's my light and everyone's gonna like get some of it today. It's not like that at all. You walk into the room and you just are the light, you know. You are the light, and anyone who wants to interact with you in your light is like more than welcome, and then their light gets to interact. And you know, anyway, I don't know, it's just an interesting thing, because when you look at things that way, it's not that like someone who doesn't interact with you like has a lot of darkness or anything, or you're making any judgment about stuff, but you just don't have anything to prove anymore. It's that love, wisdom, wisdom of love. These are two very deep, very evolved, like ancient words, right? Oh, there goes my nose. Little tinglies. It's the strangest feeling, like that sensation. I don't know how to describe it. It's like tickly. Okay. Oh my gosh. Talisman oracle cards. Here we go. 1111 could be significant. 2 could be significant. Wow, finding love. Okay. Love is coming through to you in like pretty much all directions here, I think. I think you found love like inside of yourself. Whoa. I'm hearing a song coming through. Yellow diamonds in the light. Now we're standing side by side, as your shadow crosses mine. What it takes to come alive. 'Cause the way I'm feeling, I just can't deny. But I gotta let it go. Yes. You found love in a hopeless place. 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 Interesting. People seeing you finding love inside of yourself in a hopeless place, in a dark place, but you discovered it, you found it, you harnessed it, you nurtured it, you cultivated it in a hopeless motherfucking place. Now, I don't know if this is like where you live, like maybe where you live is like a dark fucking, I don't know, maybe there's just not, you know what I'm saying, just the energy around you. I don't know if it's like the city that you're in, or the people that you're around, or whatever, the way that you perceive it. It's just like, how can this, like the way that people perceive you too is like, how could you be finding so much love and be this beacon of light and finding love and creating love and sharing love in such a hopeless place for you, for whoever you are? So that's like significant for someone. And I mean, like, not that you feel hopeless in any way, so confirmation and just wanting to clarify that there's never been anything hopeless about your ass, but people always deem that about you, like that less than type shit, where they're like, oh, I feel so bad, did you see where so-and-so was? Did you see what happened? Oh God. And then some people are like, oh yeah, they like totally did it to themselves, so oh my God. And then you're on some like, these literal fucking idiot losers are just like sitting there having no idea about their own love. They're commiserating again over their own shortcomings and not really able to see the person, you know what I mean? But you just continue to foster and find that love over and over and over, and you don't need anything from anyone, and people really, they really don't love that. They really don't love that. They want you to need something from them, and you never did. And they were under the impression that you did, and that's why they deemed themselves above you. And your love is coming right back around like a boomerang to smack them upside the head and be like, sit the fuck down. Who the hell do you think you are? There's so much love here already. It's funny that I just said that after I'm like, sit the fuck down. You know, like, how is that even possible, right? But it is 5:55 on the timer. Confirmation. Finding love, love wisdom. How interesting. And take that in. Maybe that's the way to love yourself, huh? Standing on who you are, taking zero fucks. Maybe. I don't know, because it's like for one person to say that, another person will see that as ego, right? And so perception is everything, and I guess we're all just choosing whichever reality we want to live inside of. And I think for whoever you are, you want to live inside of one that is loving for yourself, and you actually don't even care how that comes across. So when people see you get activated, they're like, oh! And then you're back on your, I'm in my loving, and I never even left it. So it's almost like people are like waiting to like gaslight you and be like, oh, I know what's gonna happen here. I know what they are doing. I know where they're going. And they never even know what the fuck you're doing or where you're going. They're so far behind every time. It's so funny. Because you have that wisdom about you, that discerning nature about you. You don't make decisions based on anyone else, so you literally don't need anyone else to come to decisions. You never did. It's weird that people like ever deemed that you were someone who did, who was a follower, or who like, I'm hearing that like needed anyone or needed something from someone. It's like all these dumbasses are now turning around and being like, oh, wait a minute, sorry ma'am, sir, we actually need everything from you, sorry, and you were like, I knew that was gonna happen. I tried to be nice. I knew that this was gonna happen. Tried to be nice. This is like where you're at. You're like, man. And you're still nice, Grace. You're giving everyone so much grace. But that's the thing too, you're giving everyone so much grace by telling them about themselves. This is a truthful way to be as a friend. You're just writing, you're just literally seeing everything for what it is, and you're communicating it in the moment. People think that is batshit crazy. People are literally like twisted up inside of their like minds because of it, but you're just coming through here on a beam of light. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, this isn't the world that you want to see. It's the world that like is necessary. I don't know, man. People are so fucking busted in their heads. What can you do? I guess you're giving them grace. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a hard time with that, but you're giving them grace, so good for you. I really like that for you. Beam of light. You know what I mean? Like, again, these messages are for you or for someone, maybe not for you, right? Like, I'm just providing the service here. Listen, you know what they say sometimes, right? Like, I think some people get mixed up in their feelings too just about me as a person. Like, how could you be so like egotistical and like be delivering these messages too that are on a like frequency of love? But it's like, well, I don't judge my ego, and then at the same time, like, I don't know, I kind of get why that would be something that would like, you know, just bounce people away from me, you know what I mean, too? And then at the same time, I'm like, well, this is the necessary thing that wants to come through. And I think everyone inside of their minds, inside of their hearts, are just kind of like, oh yeah, I think I do want that. But like, maybe they don't love the way that you go about doing it. But inside of their instincts, inside of their heart, if they really got down to it, like, they'd be like, oh yeah, wait, no. That it is all about finding like love for self and like inner wisdom, and like not delineating from like the path of like one's own heart, you know what I mean? And so I'm really happy for you to like be able to give all these people this grace, and I'm definitely working on that, is kind of where I was going with that in a roundabout way. So yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I was gonna roast myself here too, because it's like, you know what they say about those who can't do, teach. So Maybe I'm just here to teach. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to like, maybe I'm not here to like love everyone and be so fucking nice and kind about this shit. Like, no. 10-10 on the timer confirmation. Sorry, no. No. But like, if you want to do that, I would love that. I'd love that for you. That's a very high evolved place to be. And like right now in my life, I don't know, no. Or maybe in this moment, no. No. Definitely no. Christ consciousness comes through. How interesting. Huh. That's an interesting thing. I keep saying that's interesting. But really, okay, we got a little playing for confirmation here. Now, listen here. So we've got a lot of beams of light coming through here. Like, just pouring in here for you. And so I feel like you are the type of person that's like turning the other cheek. That's that Christ consciousness here. Huh? That's for you. You know, you're really, really gentle. You're really, really soft. Maybe you're really discerning and like harsh and intentional and clear when you need to be as well. You know, and that's that Christ consciousness. Like, didn't they say that about like, didn't they say that? You know, like that Jesus was flipping tables and stuff. 11:11 on the timer confirmation. I don't know. Like he had a message and he was like, fuck this, I'm telling my message. I don't know. You know, he got like, obviously like whatever, bad things happened to him, but again, it was a message, it was important. So are you going to be afraid, or are you just going to keep delivering the message? You found love in a hopeless place. 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 Shine a light through an open door. Love and life I will defy. Turn away 'cause I need you more. That's all I know. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks so much for being here for another message. I look forward to hopefully seeing you in another one very soon. 12:12 on the timer. Bye guys.